Welcome into Valley News Now. I'm Devin Fry. We're checking in with what we've been working on here in the newsroom. One of our reporters out of town on an assignment today, Harrison Prey, joining us from Hankinson right now. Harrison, I guess, first and foremost, what brings you out there today?
Yeah, Devin, I'm here in Hankinson. What brings me out here is that there was an unfortunate turn of events for a health club, and as you can see behind me, caution tape right in front of the ramp, in front of the front door here. And so the staff and the owner are really just recovering from the health club. They put it on social media. They're trying to do what they can to get it fixed. Obviously, pending the time for the time being. But I was able to talk to the owner, a member of the gym, and just some people nearby on their reaction to the fire that happened a little over 2 weeks ago on May 2nd. So that's what brings me out here.
Yeah, Harrison, you mentioned that this fire happened a little bit ago now. What has this time frame been like for them as they, kind of look to make up for the loss that this fire caused? What's it been like in this town without this health club that I'm sure a town like Hankinson needs?
It's a good question, Devin. It's been a long journey in terms of how they're going to go forward. I spoke with the owner, Jeremy Hines, of the health club, and he said that ideally he's aiming for this to be fixed in about a year. I asked if it was a perfect time for something like this to happen, and he told me that you hate for this to happen at any time during the year. It's nice how it happened around the warm months in North Dakota as opposed to it being in the winter. But then even going off your next question, it has affected some people in the community. I spoke with a member of the health club, and she basically just said for her, her way of being doing her hobbies and is exercise, and so for her, she doesn't really know what health club she's going to go to now, what gym she's going to do to partake in those activities. So being in Hankinson, this was the closest one to her, and she was just hoping that she'd be working out here for the rest of the summer, but she's going to have to look elsewhere. So it certainly has played a factor into the residents in Hankinson, and then also surrounding towns as well that also come here.
Not to rub salt in the wound, but I imagine on these rainy days like we've been experiencing that they would really enjoy having the health club right now. Is that kind of the sense you got, just how much this community misses having this?
That's exactly the sense that I got, Devin, when they had spoken with me, or at least one of them did. They thought that this would be a good outlet. Obviously, and in the summer, maybe you're more inclined to want to get in shape for, a certain, goals that you have for yourself. But especially given the rain recently, this is the only time that they feel like they can do exercise and do physical activity when it's indoors as opposed to being outside. But speaking to the owner, Jeremy Hines, he said that he was welcoming towards every member of the gym. It wasn't just people like gym rats that like to come in here all the time. It was, students that would come in, not even just to work out, but just to do homework and things of that nature. First responders were welcome to the gym. So it was a very close-knit environment that the health club of Hankinson brought. And so that was definitely the type of feel that I got. It was a close-knit environment here at the Hankinson Health Club.
And I'll let you make your way back to Fargo here. You mentioned that they want this to get fixed in a year. That seems like a long time from now. Obviously, these things aren't easy to fix, but just how extensive was this damage, and what did they say the biggest hurdle is going to be to overcome towards rebuilding this?
So what they're going to have to do from now and until a year, if that's what Jeremy's aiming for, is, get access to the building. Jeremy told me that he can't even get access to the building. Obviously, I couldn't. I would have liked to. He even sent me some photos of what it looks like inside. You can see some of the styrofoam from the ceiling. You'll be able to see this later tonight on Valley News Live. But we saw that across, saw some of the wooden parts of the building kind of come down. So this is going to be a long process, and only time will tell when they can finally fix this. There was definitely some extensive damage, and again, hopefully, as we're able to follow this story throughout the next couple of weeks, when we're able to get access inside, we'll be able to get a closer look from us at Valley News Live. But yeah, there was plenty of damage. Jeremy had also said that he had some residents nearby offer some equipment to help in this tough incident. So people from the community are supporting. Once they saw this from the health club itself, they have a social media on Facebook. So the people are recognizing this incident, and they want to help this business. So there was some damage to it for sure, and we'll be able to see more of that coming up tonight on Valley News Live.
Yeah, Harrison, I've seen some of the pictures just from the gym's Facebook page, like you mentioned. It looks crazy in there. And so Harrison's going to have a lot more visuals for you tonight. Like he mentioned, be sure to tune in tonight for Eden Valley News Live. Harrison, we'll let you make your way back to Fargo, buddy. Thank you so much for making some time for me.
No problem, Devin. Take care. See you soon.
All right, buddy. Thank you so much, Harrison. And you be sure to stay tuned to Valley News Live for more on this story. Harrison has us covered for this one. And we're also having plenty of info on plenty of other things come into the newsroom. So, as always, be sure to stay tuned right here to Valley News Live. Download your free VNL News app. Download your free VNL Weather app. There's that flood warning in Cass County. You're going to want to know all the info on that. Be sure to stay tuned. But for now, for Valley News Now, I'm Devin Fry.